And so now we're supposed to swim a couple laps in the pool or go for a late night run or bike ride or lift weights for 5 minutes before bed? How does this make any sense? How is this pertaining to the title? Coach Greg, in today's video, it's from Brightside, or shall I say, not Brightside. Just the title alone, it had me triggered. It's called 5-Minute Workout Before Sleep to Lose Belly Fat Fast. In 5 minutes, I mean, at most, you might burn 100 calories if you go crazy and you're in shape. But yet, they're making a video saying, in 5 minutes, you can burn belly fat fast. Imagine if it was only that easy, 5 minutes before bed every night and you burn belly fat fast. Such BS. But let's watch the video and let's see just how much BS they actually spew.
The sun is set and looking at the clock, it's right about time to start working out. Right now is when your muscles perform at their best because of the hormone levels.
Since when is it that after dark you perform at your best? What is it? The melatonin that gets you prepared for sleep? Does that help you perform better? You're suddenly stronger, more motivated, have more energy before bed? Or are you getting ready for bed? You really think you have more energy and are stronger and better right before bed? And that applies to everyone? No, you can't say that. So you're lying in the first 30 seconds of the video.
Working out at this hour will make you end up stronger than if you worked out during the day.
So really, had I been doing all my afternoon workouts in the evening, I would have probably broken the world record by 20 more kilos. Does anyone believe that? And yet you have people writing in the comment section, I am learning here more than school. No, you're literally unlearning. What you once knew and is factual, you're unlearning. They're tricking you into thinking that because the cool video and the graphics comes across in 41 million followers, and so people just assume the information is correct. Just because you're not bored when you watch a video doesn't mean you're learning better information. In school, I get it, you're sitting there, you're bored, it's an hour-long lecture, I'm not learning anything. Just because you're entertained doesn't mean you learn more. I'm entertained the entire time I'm watching a movie, but I'm not learning anything. It's a movie.
After having had a very stressful day at work, you'll be able to go on the treadmill and jog a couple of miles.
So at the end of your stressful day, you're going to be able to jog a couple miles. Why? Because it's the end of the day? You couldn't have jogged those couple miles in the morning? Or at noon on your lunch break? It just happens to be that at the end of the day, you can jog a couple miles. And guess what? Not everyone can jog a couple miles. You have to be somewhat fit to be able to jog a couple miles. If I said to my mom and dad, hey, go and jog a couple miles tonight, they're going to say, no, I can't jog a couple miles. What's wrong with you, Coach Greg? Or they would probably say, Egger. Or they would, babe, what else would my parents say? Greg? Probably just Greg. Probably just Greg now. Younger years, they say something. Anyway, that's a tangent.
If you're at home, you can even dim the lights and let your brain know that you're going to sleep in a few hours. You'll work out for longer, too, about 20% longer than you would otherwise.
So they're saying I'm going to progress faster if I work out in the evening, if I dim the lights and let my body know it's going to sleep, because you're going to work out 20% longer because it's the evening and it's getting dark? If it's getting dark and I dim the lights, I'm probably going to want to go to bed and finish my workout earlier.
Also, contrary to popular belief, it may not negatively affect your sleep, but instead make you sleep better.
Well, isn't that fantastic? But it says training at any time during the day can help you sleep better. But I'm going to argue that if you train right before bed, you might get amped up, especially imagine if you're having pre-workout. But even without pre-workout, if you're training before bed, oftentimes it can prevent you from falling asleep. You just went harder than last time, you're amped up, you're pumped up. You might not be able to go to sleep. Some, of course, some can, but not everyone. So you can't just make a blanket statement saying, if you work out before bed, it's going to help you sleep.
After working out, set a timer for 90 minutes, because chances are that you didn't let your body rest long enough before hitting the sack, or work out even earlier.
And then they say, well, maybe it'll keep you up. So then set a timer and don't go to bed for 90 minutes. And if that doesn't work, go and train before dark. The video, it's called 5-Minute Workout Before Sleep. Before sleep. And now you're saying in the afternoon. So should you actually be training right before bed? Probably not, especially if it affects your sleep.
You might be tempted to watch TV or go out with your friends instead of working out. But remember, consistency is key.
And you might be tempted to watch TV or go out with your friends, but consistency is key. So don't do what you want. Just go and work out. Or could you just work out in the morning or at lunch or right after work? Do we really need to go and train right before bed instead of going out with our friends or watching TV? I say train when you want to. Whatever time is most convenient for you, that is the time you should train. If you like training in the morning, train in the morning. Afternoon. But if you like to train right before bed, train right before bed. But this video, it makes it look like you need to do some kind of a workout right before bed to burn belly fat fast. That is complete BS. Then they go in to say you should be doing some stretching and some yoga. But guess what? That's not burning a ton of calories. The video is how to burn fat fast. How to burn belly fat in particular. You're saying to do a bunch of stretching and some exercises and yoga. These are not helping you to burn a bunch of fat. So this video, the clickbait, it's unreal. It's ridiculous. And I'm sick of it. How can you not watch this video and think, why did they put that title in the video? They're giving us a bunch of mumbo jumbo, chopping it up into an 8-minute video. Here and there, breathe through your nose and blah, blah. It's not burning fat. Keep the videos to what the title is supposed to be about.
Another great one is taking a swim. Head out to the pool when no one's there. You'll have it all to yourself, and you can do a couple of laps in it.
And so now we're supposed to swim a couple of laps in the pool or go for a late night run or bike ride or lift weights for 5 minutes before bed? How does this make any sense? How is this pertaining to the title?
Otherwise, you can grab your bike and go for a late night ride in the city. You can also weight lift, but just make sure it's not intense.
And next up, you can weight lift, but not intense. Train like a pussy or else your eyes will be wide open, you can't sleep. So at the start of the video, he's saying, you should go and work out before bed, it helps you sleep. Now he's saying, if you train and you train intensely, you're not gonna be able to sleep, your eyes are gonna be wide open. So go in and train like a pussy, but that's gonna help you burn stubborn belly fat in 5 minutes.
If none of this sounds good, work out in your bed.
Next advice, work out in the bed, and he's not referring to sexy time. I thought, sexy time, help you sleep, that's gonna help you. Nope, just work out in your bed. He's saying, lift your glutes up off the bed, squeeze, or lift your leg in the air one at a time, and that's gonna be a great workout. Are you 98? Are you kidding me?
You can do supine leg matches. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the bed with your hands by your side. Then lift your waist off the bed.
And that's supposed to burn stubborn belly fat fast? Really? And people are thinking that this is better information than they learned in school? You never had Coach Greg as your teacher if you think this is better information than you were taught in school.
Working out in the morning also has its benefits. For one, you'll be out the door heading to the gym before you have a chance to rethink your decision.
Then he suggests, another good time to work out is in the morning. The video is on 5-minute workout before bed to burn fat. And now we're talking about you should probably get up and train, get it over with in the morning in case you forget later on. How does this make any sense? It doesn't pertain to the title of the video.
Throughout the rest of the day, you'll eat less. Studies have shown that morning workouts can keep the hunger in check.
And the nonsense, it just doesn't stop. If you train earlier in the day, it's going to prevent you from being hungry the rest of the day. And if you do it on an empty stomach, you burn more fat. Really? And how does that relate to doing it 5 minutes before bed? How is it even relatable?
After working out, take a cold shower if you're feeling too hot. This will also rejuvenate your muscles, and it might even help you lose weight faster.
And so next up, if you take a cold shower after working out, it's going to help you to lose weight faster. Well, that's been my problem. I've been showering in warm water. If only I'd showered in cold water, I'd be shredded and I could eat whatever I want. Wouldn't have to worry about the calories that I'm consuming.
The frog stretch, Ribbit. Start by standing on all fours. Slide your knees to make them wider than your shoulder width.
And next up, the frog stretch. Are they preparing for sexy time in the bedroom? Because what is going on right now? How is that going to help you to burn fat? Stretching in a downward dog position? Does that actually burn fat? I mean, you could argue at least having sexy time burns some calories, but what exactly is this going to do?
It's important to drink water afterwards to not get dehydrated. Even if you're tempted to go to the fridge and grab some ice cream, don't. Try not to overeat too.
So after your workout, you're probably craving a big ice cream cone or a pizza, right? But don't. No, avoid that. Don't eat. Just drink water and go to bed. Oh, but do so after taking a cold shower and doing a bunch of stretches. And you probably shouldn't work out before bed, not intensely at least, because that's going to ruin your sleep. You won't be able to sleep. So probably better to work out in the morning on an empty stomach so you burn more fat, or maybe in the afternoon because your reaction times are better when you do that soccer kick. Did you watch this video? The nonsense that this guy's going over. 41 million followers. That's 40 million more than I have. And he does this with this kind of bullshit? How do these people get so many followers?
Eat foods packed with protein and fiber, like a plate of chicken breast with a side of carrots and broccoli.
Yeah, so eat a chicken breast, carrots, and broccoli instead of pizza and ice cream. Has this guy ever heard of my cookbook? You don't have to eat chicken, broccoli, and carrots. You can eat the delicious foods that you want. They're lower in calories. They're going to help you keep full. Make way more sense than this video that suggests that in 5 minutes you can burn fat fast from your belly. That's BS. What is it going to take? It's going to take months of eating in a caloric deficit, which will be way easier if you get the cookbook. You'll be full, satisfied while eating delicious meals that you love. That is how you lose weight. Couple that with 150 minutes of cardio a week. You know, for the heart, burns off calories, makes you a healthier person. That is the answer. That is the secret. I wish I could tell you you could do it in 5 minutes before bed, but you can't. Not gonna bullshit you. You need to be willing to put in the work. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Please watch one of the bloops. Don't forget to get one of the cookbooks, plural, or you can hire me and my team to give you a coaching plan that's going to help you more than ever before. And until next time, I am out. What's happening? Oh, what are you eating?
No.
Oh, gross. Was that a Gertie poop?
No. Yeah.
Oh.